Hi, my name is Dr. Nalinda Somasiri. Welcome back to the second tutorial. So previous video we discussed on the data analytic process on a mobile data set, and we also explained how we can configure analytic tool in your machine, both Windows and Mac. And in this video we're going to talk about the data cleaning process on the data set. So we are on the second stage now, data cleaning and pre-processing. So we quickly go on to the data set and we'll see how we can clean the data. This is our data set. So you can see here, so the quantities in this column, on the F column, the quantity values has a decimal value, right? So the quantity has to be a round up value, so we need to make sure this quantity column is rounded up. So what you can do, you can copy this column, shift control down for the Mac users, and control C to copy the column, so you can paste it on an empty cell, right? So we have a copy of a quantity column. So the plan is to round this one up because we only need a round up value for a quantity. We cannot have decimal values. So how do we do it? We can use a round up function for this. So select the first row and we use the round up function, right? Round up, and you need to have a value, number, and the number of digits, right? So the value would be the first value, which is 173 F3, and we don't any decimal places, so we put 0, right, and press enter. You have that rounded up value. So we need to do the same thing for the rest of the rows. So you can basically drag and extend till end of the column, right? So it's really easy, and go to the end of the column and then you round up. So all the columns have been, all the rows have been rounded up now, so you have the rounded up values for the quantity, right? So next thing is we need to copy this column and paste it back onto the quantity. So again, I'm a Mac user, I'm using shift control down arrow, control C to copy, and go in here. So we need to paste this column. So pasting is a little bit tricky, so right click, make sure you only paste the values, right? So if you go to the paste special, so you only see values, you only paste the values of it. So you copy the values now, right? Excellent. So now you have a quantity as the values here, values, and also they are rounded up. So the first part of data cleansing is good. And the second thing we're gonna do, we're gonna focus on the salesperson column. You see on the salesperson column, some of the names have been shifted, right? And Angie Smith and Craig Osborne, so all been shifted. So we would like to have it in a straight line in a column. So we're gonna select the whole column. I'm a Mac user, I'm using shift control down, control C to copy, and copy it somewhere here. So we're gonna use the trim function to trim it, right? So we basically select the first row. We can use the trim function to do this trim, and in trim function, go into the trim function, and first you need to have the text. So for the first text is Tom Jackson. Close the brackets, press enter, and you've done that. So you need to do the same formatting, trimming for the rest of the column, so you can extend it till the end of the column, right? So you can pretty much do the same formatting, structuring at the end of the column. So Jayesh Patel would be the end. So we all done that. So all the rows been trimmed now. So we have a trimmed data. So good. So we have trimmed it. So we need to select that. I'm a Mac user using shift control down arrow, control C to copy, and go back in here. So we need to paste it, right? Now we need to paste it again. Make sure when you paste it, we paste it nicely, right? Paste special and only the values. You see, you copy the values of the salesperson. Now we have trimmed data. So you see everything is been aligned now. Okay, so we have done the second part of the cleaning process. The first one, we have changed the quantity to a rounded up values, and we trim the data. trim this categorical data, we trim the numerical data on the quantity. So what else we can do? We can get rid of the duplicate data. If you go and see, there are some duplicate data in here. So we want to ensure that we will get rid of some of the duplicate data, right? So we can do that using a duplicate. First of all, we can get rid of these 2 lines. We can delete that, we don't want it, right? So we got rid of it. So we done that. So we need to get rid of some duplicate data. So how do we do the duplicate data? It's pretty straightforward. First of all, you need to select all these columns, shift control down, that's for the Mac users, and then go to data and then see remove duplicates, right? So click on that and that will remove the duplicates, right? So removing duplicates on these all columns, click OK. In this case we don't have any duplicate values, so that's quite good. But if you have any duplicate values, we can get rid of it, right? So at the moment we don't have any duplicates, but if you have the duplicates values, you can get rid of it. So it looks like this data set doesn't have a duplicate value. Good. So we have done the cleaning process. So the rest of the data seems okay for me. So we have both numerical values and the categorical values in here. Here we have done 3 steps. The first one is, we have rounded up the quantity and we clean that piece up. And also we have make some trimming on the salesperson data. So now it's all in line. And also we took the duplicates out. At this moment we did not have any duplicates, but then again, if there's any duplicates, we can get rid of the duplicates out too. Good. So this is the video 2. So we talked about the data cleansing. Next video we're going to talk about the descriptive analytics. Stay tuned. Thank you.